Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your coffee cup reading for the week ahead of June 26th. How do I say this? The word that comes to me is brilliance. Brilliance. You may have to make a choice between two brilliant ideas or a choice, a decision. Maybe one thing has to be let go so you can pursue fully one, things like that. Okay? Now, there can be trust issues involved with that, so it depends on what area in your life that is about. Fruitful energy and something new but brilliant that's going to start when you mesh through some things and decide on one or something. Just trying to bring out the best for everyone here. Okay, there is a whole new point of view or something is taking shape, okay? That really showed up. Things are changing. The thing is, respond to everything in creative ways this week, okay? Because they may bring a little bit of stress because you may have anxiety because it looks like you're going to have a lot of things flooding your mind and you'll be like, you know what I mean. Then it goes through your head. That can cause stress. That can cause mental burnout. You may need to talk this through with a friend or maybe a trusted coworker, if this is something connected to work. For some, it's an end of a chapter with either work, a job, a project, and a new one starts, okay? Brand new one. You may be feeling a little weird with other people around you and questioning what's going on with you and them. Ideas are going to start to evolve, and so do opinions though. Do try not to overbook yourself with many social obligations, or commitments, because there won't be enough time to go everywhere. You can't be two places at the same time. So be careful. Maybe there's a few places you're invited or you want to go to, and one starts at 3 o'clock, one at 3:30, one at 2. You can't make it, and they all last 3, 4, 5 hours. Do you know what I mean? So that is kind of showing up here because it looks pretty social. A lot going on. A lot going on. Your mind can be very flooded. Well, I mean, we're looking 50 plus ideas. They could be just flooding your head. Very intellectually inspired this week. But a wrench can be thrown in. Okay, someone... Let me see if it's someone. Yeah. Yeah, a wrench can be thrown into some of your ideas, okay? They may not be as tangible as you think. I'm trying to think how to explain this. Okay. You get some great ideas, how to present something, okay? And you get this great ideas, and the thing is, how much time is that going to be done? Are you really going to be committed to it? Now, just say you were doing a lot. Every day you were putting out 10 pies. And you're like, oh, I got these great ideas how to do this, to cut time, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and make 20 mini pies 10 times or 5 times a day. Okay, so you're making 20 mini pies 5 times a day instead of 10 pies 10 times a day. What have you accomplished there? You actually added more work to yourself. Yeah, it sounds good. Or you divide them, but then it ends up more time than what you think. I mean, I know that wasn't the best example, if you get what I mean. So it's you're coming up with the good ideas. trying to make something tangible, but then again, it's like, wait a minute, later, it's like, but I can't implement all the time and effort into that. Okay. Or, you thought that you made it easier, but you added some things too. And then when you add that up, it actually is more than what you were doing in the first place. If you understand what I'm trying to say, because that's the best way I can explain it. So that is showing up there. Like you start one thing, and it did not, you didn't calculate it right, or how much time it actually will take. So it's like, oh, another bust. So then you end up looking fickle, or you're no follow through. So that is kind of showing up here. Now, money is going to require your attention, okay? But definitely brilliant idea. At least one at least one of your ideas that you will like dissect it and calculate it well becomes the one, okay? And it's almost like a celebration. You can go somewhere where that depends on what it is. It's just really, it's great. And it forms like a square. So it's like forming this is like it. This is it. This is the solid thing, so it's brilliant. I'm seeing brilliance here, but it's really hard to explain because it's a general reading and trying to apply it in ways that most of you can understand. So that did come through. Very interesting week. Very cerebral, intellectual, creative week too. So those are the only things that may hinder it, or you know what I mean. Okay, so creative thoughts really are coming through here. I really like that. And ideas, definitely. Wishes can come true. Things that you've been hoping for and wishes. At least one thing you wanted will manifest. Okay, so that's really nice. That's beautiful. So that came through. Successful energy. We're seeing here successful energy in your endeavors, but keeping persistent. Matters of the heart, or like contracts. For some of you, it's like, these ideas could be connected to work and you feel like you're married to work. Okay. There's marriage for some, talks of commitments. Matters of the heart are showing up, and you're about to complete, it's like almost like, I would say, the world card in tarot energy. You're about to complete something. The world is yours. The world is your oyster. So things are looking much better. Some of you could be a little bit still worried. There are some decisions that you need to make, and you may have to give something up, but it's like, there's a message that some of you are on the right path. So you may do a 360 degree. For example, you always owned a floral shop, and you kept trying with that, and then you got something else to do on the side, and then you were just trying to maintain, and then you know what? You just finally close that shop up. Sorry, I hit the phone. You close that shop up 360 degree, and you go into teaching field or something else, or into computers. And it's still, you're doing good. So there could be that energy here showing up too, but you're making, some of you are really making new bright paths. There's a calling for some of you, and you're going to be just taking another one. Some of you may have multiple callings. You've had one last year, this year, and so on. And just keep following it, because that leads you to where you want to go, or builds you to your success. Or you just you end up saying, I have done a lot and accomplished a lot. And entrepreneurial spirit is showing up too, and travel for some. So there's a lot we could see here too, but this is really good. Okay. Well, it's pretty good energy here. I pretty much like that. So anyway, Gemini, that was your reading for the week ahead of June 26th. And I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll catch you back next week for your next coffee cup reading, and wish you all the best from the heart. Bye, guys.